the canyons and the mountains, we're like surrounded from the world. And throughout this week, we don't have anyone else but each other.
It's kind of limiting the way that we think about ourselves, and I feel like being in rugged terrain like this is incredibly powerful because you realize what you're capable of.
I've always thought that communities involve the settings we're in, because we're around living things all the time, and they are influencing us whether we realize that or not.
Community, I think, is connection.
A shared understanding of folks to respect and be kind to one another.
Connecting with people everywhere you go, just like making those bonds. A group of people that understand each other and are open to accepting to anyone.
A place where you can be yourself.
You surround people that you care and they care about you.
Being there for one another, supporting one another.
Knowing that someone else is going to have your back.
Wanting others to be okay.
It's like a different type of family.
I definitely think we've established that like the first day. Like the first day we were all like, I love you guys.
I was scared because I've never been camping, so that was like brand new to me. Sleeping outside and just like being around new people and being in a different state, for sure, that was scary.
I was most concerned about like the whole different lifestyle. Actually, no, swimming. I was like, swimming? I can't do that.
I also had to learn how to swim.
I was scared. Yeah, because it sounded like very, like camping and everything was just, like, it's something that I've never done and never thought about.
At first, I didn't want to go because I didn't know like who was going to go, and I was scared of who was going to go because I didn't know them.
I'm a really introverted person back at home. And then here, I have no other choice but to bond with people and just to like be more outgoing, like step out of my comfort zone. That is a big thing about this trip, to step out of my comfort zone, and getting to know them a little bit more was really nice, and also got to learn some stuff about myself through them. And some of them helped me face my fears as well. Like they're really encouraging.
Seeing others do something that I just kind of don't want to do really helps, and that trying new things isn't that bad.
For swimming, obviously I was just like unsure. I was like, do I really have to do it? But then I was like, no, it's good to learn now that I have people here with me. And I did, and I'm so proud of myself.
Like the pressure, like staying out here was like, whoa. And like overcoming like getting to know new people. I'm comfortable with like all these people now, so I feel like we've become like even closer.
We're just willing to help one another, and it's not even like a me thing, it's an everyone thing, and we cheer each other on, and it's just such a nice community. That's how it is. It's such a nice community that we are also uplifting of one another.
The trust that we have in each other and our guides and the people, that everything will be all right. We help each other out, and basically we're like family and like here.
I think an ideal community is a community that gives you space to be who you are truly. Yeah, a place that challenges you in the right ways and enriches your life and makes you feel good about yourself and, and the people around you.
And yeah, I think like this is a community because we learned a lot from each other, and we've helped like one another grow in ways. So, yeah.
I feel like I found myself actually, like a bit more. I have been the past year, but like this trip, I was like it was a big push.
I learned that I could do so much more than I thought I could. I kind of thought of myself as small and just like limited to like what I was used to. But I learned that there's like so much more out there, and it's like good to explore and have fun.
Patience and teamwork. Teamwork with building tents, helping each other out. For patience would be like taking time, like writing.
I've learned that throughout my life, I've been very much living in fear of just being in silence and just being in my own thoughts. But throughout this trip, we've kind of taken that time to just sit and be with ourselves. And I've found that you learn a lot, and you learn what you like and what you dislike.
you know, looking at like the canyons and the mountains and like the river, how it flows, and the life around me in nature, it just really made me think to just, that everything is at its time, you know, just to, like I said, to take it easy and to just be thankful for what I have now and just really live in the present rather than the future.
Not to be like too scared of anything and just be yourself. Like you could like make new friends and stuff, just being yourself, not having to worry about anything else. Don't hold back.
I was talking to, you know, another girl on this trip, and she was like, it's so beautiful here, like you never see things like this back in New York. And I was like, no, you do, but you don't recognize it until you are detached from that. And so I look forward to going back and being able to take a step back and see that with a new perspective once more. Anywhere you go, there's something beautiful to see.
I think I'm gonna try to use my phone less and just be more aware of my surroundings.
Definitely care more about the environment. That I would say I would take that home with me, but also learning to be more appreciative of the things that we do have back home.
I feel like before I wasn't an outdoors person at all, but like now it's like really nice. Like I actually saw like nature and I appreciate a lot more now.
I think spending more time with friends outside of like screens and doing activities that are always on the go again. I think you get to learn a lot about a person just from sitting down and like by a lake and just talking about life. You learn a lot about them. So I do want to implement that with my relationships at home.
Probably do more hiking and camping, because before this trip I did not like to hike or camp at all. But from this, it's actually really fun to hike. You get to discover new things.
And back at home, let's say during class, like to speak up or anything else, to really step up and be like, you know what, I can do it. You know, like I shouldn't really doubt in myself or my potential.
We made a lot of new memories. I made some new friends. I didn't even know that I even went to our school, and I'm super excited.
I just like to say that it's like nice to like have everybody here, and we're all like a little community, our own little community where we could just like trust and rely on each other and just like, you know, have fun, make memories. I like that very much.
From the experience, you start to build on the community, and from the end, you have this really nice, beautiful thing that you've built with everyone, yes.
Usually when you think of community, I feel like most people think of just like a group that just, when you're in it, it closes off. But I feel like throughout the trip, it's been more of just like, like kind of like the river, like it flows and it's just like, you know, bringing us, and it's just like bringing new people in every time. And it's beautiful, like I love it.